Gosh, thanks for coming, guys. A little bit about me, as you saw in the video. I was little, 7 years, great experience for me. But then I decided to become a big. I wanted to give back, so I've been a big the last couple of years. A little bit about me, I grew up in extreme poverty, like Steve said, rough neighborhood. I easily could have went down the wrong path. I could have dropped out of high school. I could have been in and out of jail, but I didn't because I had that role model in my life that kept me on track. My mom did what she could, but she wasn't that role model that so many kids are missing. So it was a tremendous thing for me to spend that time with Steve. Poverty is a cycle. If you don't have some way of breaking that cycle, it's generational. I've still got family in poverty. It goes back 3 or 4 generations. So, I don't know, I'm going to get a little choked up, but Steve helped me become who I am today. He helped me see I didn't have to continue down that path, that I could go for my dreams, I could go for my goals, and that with hard work and sacrifice, anything was possible. He also let me see that marriage could work. I came from a single parent household. He let me see that you can have a normal relationship with a wife, that when you're a father, you should be and can be there for your children, something my father never done for me. In fact, it was such an impact when I got married 5.5 years ago to my best friend. Steve was my best man. And that's how much it meant to me. Even when he moved away, we stayed in contact with each other. Maybe not as often as he used to like, but through Facebook, text message, and everything else, we were still able to stay in contact. A couple years ago, I decided to give back. I was at a point in my life where it had been such a wonderful organization for me, I wanted to do the same thing. So I signed up, became a big brother, big sister, obviously. Was matched with Jacob. Jacob's tremendous. He's a lot like I was at that age. So for that, I do apologize, Steve. Very hybrid, but a great kid. He's always been respectful and everything else. But like the video said, I've seen him grow. He went from just wanting to play video games to talking about what he wants to do for his future. Talking about ways to improve in school. Talking about ways to deal with bullies. And that's the thing. What a lot of people don't understand now, kids today have it so much different than when we were kids. When we were kids, if you got bullied at school, you went home, that was the end of it. Social media and everything else, they deal with this stuff 24/7. When we were kids, if we got in a fight on the playground, the worst case scenario is you got a bloody nose. Now they shoot each other. So if we can teach these kids how to avoid that stuff, you can make such a difference in a child's life just with a couple hours a week. So my goal now is when Jacob's my age, I hope he's standing up here talking to you about how he's a big brother. And right now, I want to talk a little bit about the Big Brothers Big Sisters program. We currently have 100 children on a wait list. That's 100 children right here in Monroe County that are on a wait list because there's not enough matches and there's not enough funds to match those people. So that's where you guys come in. If you can mentor, fantastic. 2 hours a week is all you need. If you can't mentor, please help out with Big Brothers Big Sisters Bowl for Kids Day program. It's just as important. So today we're kicking off our 30 Men to 60 Days campaign. 30 men in our community willing to step up, help the youth of Monroe County. Like I said, 2 hours a week is something we need from you. And trust me, it's something that you are going to enjoy as much as your little does. I find it just as important for me to be a big as I find it important being a little. Because you continue to grow with them. And like Steve's my real brother now, Jacob's my real little brother now. He's part of my family, and that's not going to change. Unfortunately, like I said, these matches, it does cost money, and that's where Bowl for Kids Day comes in. It is our largest fundraiser of the year, but it's responsible for so many matches that are made. So I'm going to issue a challenge. I challenge you to help improve the youth in our community. Either become a mentor if you can, or become a team captain for Bowl for Kids Day. My wife and I are going to have a team this year, so come bowl with us. I first bowled for Kids Day 22 years ago. This is the 25th anniversary of it. It's going to be a part of my life for as long as I can think of. So that's my challenge, you guys. Join me. Before I turn the floor back over to Brittany, I do have one quick question by a show of hands. How many people in here have either been involved with Bowl for Kids Day in the past or with Big Brothers Big Sisters? Thank you. Because of you guys, you made it possible for a 90-year-old kid to grow up in poverty and stand here speaking with you guys today. So thank you and give yourself a round of applause.